Greetings, these are the best clips of January 2025. So we start off with the spike spear. Already got someone penetrated in. But just wait a minute. After I take this guy out, throw him to the ground, I get up close and judo flip. Beautiful. I get knocked back and run back out, but take a look at this flip. Absolutely lovely. Can't get enough of it. Beautiful. This next clip starts off with a quick flurry, in the neck to the chest. Decimated. Bit of a sword fight here. He definitely got the edge on me. But right there, taken out by the leg. Look at that. Kick him. Show the disrespect. And here we fight a man with a short sword, already disarmed. All he's got left is a shield. I'm already in breaking the fence and boop, got him. Use the glitches to your advantage and saw his leg off. Beautiful. So here I am, I got someone grappled and trying to punch them, trying to get their arm to loosen up their resistance. He unfortunately picked up some tongs, but it's not quite enough. So instinctively dealing with this, I grab both of his hands and use them as a human shield to try to knock him out. It went smoothly and I throw him down to the ground. Now I gotta deal with this guy with the candlestick, so I grab a helmet, I grab the tongs, and I start flailing at him. Unfortunately, I still am outnumbered. But luckily, the other guy took out the candlestick man, and now I'm finishing him off the tongs. Easy. Use your enemy to your advantage. So here I am swinging an axe. It's an axe versus axe, but my axe is longer. And I have a little bit of trouble sticking it in, so I'm kind of flailing wildly in this one. But I do eventually get him. A little bloody there. A little bit of ketchup. Right here, I stick it right in and kick him off. He does a little slide too. Then I go in and absolutely split his pelvis. And I just keep going in, just letting it all out. All my rage, all my emotions. Then the leg gets stuck and I just start juicing him. Just start juicing that ketchup. His tomato sauce coming straight out. Disgusting. And I just leave it in and walk away. So here I am, I immediately go in and assault a spearman. He's already down. It's pretty easy. So I just start juicing him a little bit. Then I go for another spearman, take off his leg, and watch it slide in the corner of the screen. Now I'm wrestling this guy and just letting it all out. Just bashing him with a half sword. And then right here, I shove my sword right into his throat to give him his daily dose of iron. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I just let it all flow, just let the ketchup flow through the veins of my fallen enemies. So this one's a fun one. After I took down my enemy, which isn't too hard, a little bit of flurrying, a little swinging, keep him down, and by my raw intimidation, he goes down, and I begin using the half-sword handsaw, is what I call it. Whenever you need to chop up a few legs, you can just saw it off like so, and your enemy will become tomato juice. Left it in his face, unfortunately.
What gain is there in blood spilt? Wakes us.
And you see our character's a comedian, as you saw, as he is truly a man of peace. What gain is there in bloodshed, am I right? So this next clip filled with bloodshed is called Deadly Precision. And as you can see, there's quite a few strikes that were quickly done in quick and deadly precision. Right about here, I flick my sword upwards and hit him in the face. It's rather quick motion, but pretty notable, all things considered. And I just kinda shove the sword right up into his spine and start running forward, just to see what he'd do. Switching over to a falchion, I move and I quickly run forward and stab his pelvis, and he's immediately taken down. Truly the deadliest precision. So in this clip I run forward and I immediately take off his leg. This clip is called leg removal. And I leave most of these guys in a crutch, as I face them with the falchion once more. A little bit of I'm kind of backing up and running in, hit and run if you will. Right here I cripple a man and take off his leg. He will now forever remember his worst mistake, becoming a sword fighter. Then I just cleave this guy's skull because I was in the mood. I love a skull cleaver. So in this next one, it becomes a rather close fight. Just kind of swinging an axe, fighting against a bunch of armored foes. They're a bit harder to get to, especially with my skill level at the time, but I do take one down, hurting his arms. Continuing forward, I kind of run in and get pushed down and back. So I'm forced to flee. I lost my axe, and right here I try to grab my weapon, but it fails as my arm's injured. So with my other arm, I grab the axe after running around for a bit. And I try to push this guy back by swinging, but it's no use. And so, right when I'm cornered, both my hands down, I headbutt him. And he immediately goes down by a stroke of luck. So this next one, it's called the pelvis launcher. It's a pretty fun one. So while sword fighting this guy, he goes for a kick, and I manage to hit him right as he kicks, and he launches into the air. Sword fight continues, and I eventually do take him down. While he's on the ground, I juice him some more. So let's watch that again in slow motion. Oof. I begin fighting with a great sword on this one. Just releasing a flurry of attacks, using the very tip of my weapon to damage my foe a little and slow them down. And switching to a half sword and running in, I let loose another flurry as he falls to the ground. Then switch over to a spear, the spike spear, and we begin witnessing punishment as I start giving him a little bit of a paddle with the spikes. Deserved. I run forward, immediately get a little hit, but I get back into the fray and start fighting again. So here I kind of push him over to the corner and just slam him into the fence. I kind of noticed what I did and kind of just admired the beauty as I slam him again. Right here I caught this guy's head, and I continue just pushing forward, kind of just taunting him with the spear, and also getting this guy to shush up, and the other spearman does the same. You kind of have a respect like that, you know, when we both use spears simultaneously. It's a spearman's code of honor. But anyway, I kind of just bash him in from behind, and then finally push him to the fence, winning the fight. So the thing with spears in this game right now, or at least back then when this was recorded, is that they have very glitchy physics. And about this time is when I discovered it. So right here, The spear's impaled in this guy's leg, and despite him trying to swing, this doesn't work. So I start trying to get the spear out, but I'm just struggling, just can't get it out. He even attacks me as he turns around, so finally I get to it, and he just starts launching away. The thing about every physics game is that there's always some kind of physics glitch that will make you laugh. Finally I get the spear out, and just acknowledging what happened, I began spanking him. So here I am swinging a spike spear, got him right in the head. Then I just kinda let loose as the game gives me victory. Then we move on to the falchion. Already got my hat taken off. Hats off for this one. And I kinda chop his arm as I fall back, removing his hand. And he just starts screaming. And everything stops. Dead silence. Should we help him? Nah. And I get betrayed. Just like that. Embarrassing. Immediately we start off with slow-mo in this one. Already got him penetrated and thrown to the ground. Then we got a spike spear ditto. Both of us kind of stab each other. I'm gonna clash him a little bit, and I close in the gap and almost get him, but not quite. And now I got him. He falls to the ground because the spike spear is that broken. Now we get taking advantage and stabbing his thigh. Then it gets stuck in there, and I pull it out, and he slides across the dirt. This one starts off okay. Very quick slices with a great sword. Even got his hat off, kicked to the ground, and then juiced. Continuing on, the fight continues. We got a great sword, ditto right here. Got a quick poke, but overall our spacing is very, very safe right now. And I close in the gap and lose my leg. You see it kicking over to the side.
Right, I'll do you for that.
You what?
Come here.
What are you gonna do, bleed on me?
I'm invincible.
You're a loony.
The Black Knight always triumphs. How about you? Come on, then.
Quick clip from Monty Python to really show the situation that I was found in. Let's be real though. I'm invincible! Starting off with a backslash in slow-mo. He kinda put his arm on my sword. And then his throat got ketchupped. The fight continues. It's a chill, normal fight as the man spews ketchup from his neck over on the left. The fighting is continuing, and that poor man is just spewing ketchup. And I just kind of circle around him as he's a great obstacle. And finally he goes down, and then that man starts spewing ketchup. I gotta say, this would be a great channel to put a ketchup sponsorship, but fortunately I'm not sponsored by any ketchup companies right now. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I am the ketchup company. So, this next one is called Block and Riposte. And, yeah, say, it's a shield fight, so usually those take a while, but this one went by pretty fast. He's already down on the floor, and then I just kinda throw my axe down at him. And right there, I just kinda tackled the shieldman, and he just went flying. I'd say shields are great tackling weapons. They're really good blunt weapons too. He does get back up though. He's still fighting back there while another man spews ketchup. He's kind of freeze, and I just kind of let loose a flurry of blows. Then finishing it off, I go after this guy, kick him to the ground, and then he gets ketchupped. Running forward on this one, I begin swinging my greatsword and I get caught up in his little stiletto blade. Correct me if I'm wrong, if that's not a stiletto. Pretty sure those are pointier. Regardless, I get him right there in the neck, where his ketchup starts to really show. And his veins turn from blue to ketchup, and I just let loose my half sword and begin sawing at him. Just stick it right in and leave it for him as a gift. I'm such a great friend. This one is very close fight. Two axemen and two with shields going at it. They both kind of tackle each other, both kind of struggling. Just dodge a few of his blows and got away from mine. And it gets me. Right there. And you can see my ketchup is showing around my left arm. Regardless, I'm pushing through. Fight very close and finally close in and get him. Honestly, that fight could have gone either way. I got very lucky. But then I catch up to his pelvis and yeah, now he's just juice. Now he's just tomato sauce. But finally, to close off the month of January, I've saved the best for last. A clip so ingenious, so holy, so divine, that I could not have done it. It was actually uploaded by the developer. Witness with your eyes and your ears. Hold your ketchup in your hands, spray it on your french fries, and take a bite. Behold, the greatest clip of January. The clip titled Play With Your Willy. Uploaded by the developer of Half Sword. The devs just released a video. Looks like you can click on your character. It seems to be doing damage as sparks come out. Oof, in the face. Brutal. Oh, right there. Oh, that's horrible. That's what it looks like without armor. And that man's spraying ketchup. Whoa. Hey, you can grab their axe. That's pretty neat. Seems like you can click and drag after you give them bloody nose, of course. Looking forward to this feature. Might make a good ASMR film. Truly the greatest feature to ever exist. Such a thing, such a beauty could not be comprehended. Regardless, tell me your favorite clip in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Next month on the 9th of February, the shorts will be caught up closer to the present day, from when I made my how-to video about improving at Half Sword. Meaning the clip quality will increase, and they'll be much more fun to watch. Subscribe if you don't want to miss that, and if you want to know how to improve at Half Sword, I made a video that will show you some techniques, so that you too can have a brutal sword fight. Click the link in the description below. This was Brutalizer. Stay brutal.